Yeah, so today we're going to talk about subway extensions New York City should probably build. And this is a follow-up from my previous video. This is a follow-up on my previous video about New York subway extensions. And this list will be kind of like, I use the title probably because it's not like 100% sure that it is needed. Like the previous list was some really, I think most people agree that it is needed and like it's really popular proposals, but these are somewhat less popular. Maybe there's people talking about it, but um, these are the ones that I think some may be needed, some we should probably review it before we decide if we build it. Yeah, and that's why I use the word probably in this title. And we're gonna go straight into the first one. Okay, so the first one is a one train extension to Yonkers. And um, so it's pretty straightforward. It's going to start from the current terminus at 242nd Street and Cortlandt Park, and it's going to run along Broadway all the way out of the city limits to Yonkers. And it's going to, yeah, I think it's just going to go like here, and it's going to terminate at the train station over there. It's gonna go here, here, and for the most part, I think it can be elevated, like for like until like we reach downtown Yonkers. Maybe we have to go on the ground, or maybe we can still keep it elevated. Like I mean, now elevated technology is really different, and it's not as loud as before. So um, yeah, people is gonna complain about noise, but I think modern elevated technology has not been used that much in New York, so except the air train. So yeah, but I think for the most part, it's going to be elevated, and some point here, maybe you have to bring it underground and end it at the train station at Yonkers. The problem with this one is it may take a long time to get to the city with this um, one train extension. And I am more supportive of a integrated regional rail network, which is Metro North, Long Island Railroad, and New Jersey Transit. They combine to one integrated New York City metro area regional rail network, and the fare will be lower in a certain limit, and the frequency will be much higher than what we see now. So it's going to get like lower fares, semi subway frequencies like 10 minutes or even like 6 minutes during rush hour. I'm currently working on the plan. It's not ready yet. I'm going to publish it maybe like later this year. It's still on the works. Um, yeah, so this is why I said like probably. So like I'm not certain about if we should extend the one train because I'm kind of like more supportive of a regional rail integration, which will like which will give these like places around New York better service into the city, right? Like yeah, because besides Yonkers, there's still a lot of places. Like there's Metro North, but the frequency is bad except for rush hour. And yeah, so I'm gonna propose that plan later this year, and you're gonna see what I mean by that. Basically, it's gonna be an integrated regional network of the three commuter rail systems we have right now. Let me see what's going on in the comments. And that's my first. Okay, this is one train, and like I said, this is one that I want to review on, and I'm more supportive of the regional network plan. Okay, so that's the one train. Actually, I can show you here because I opened this satellite map. Um, yeah, because I want to show you like, let me see. Oh, where did the line go? Okay, I think I closed the thing. Oh, okay, you're gonna see all of them now. Yeah. Okay, so this is the one train one. Oh, yeah, I accidentally closed it, but for the most part, I think it can run elevated. Um, there's no reason to bring it underground outside of Manhattan. I think like this is like way out in the Bronx and almost into Westchester County. So I think elevated will work, and we can prove that modern technology is much better than before. Yeah, and maybe when we get to the downtown of Yonkers, we have to go underground, but or maybe not because there's not that much high buildings, and we can just build an elevator here too, which will just be like cost cost less. Anyways, I said before like I'm more pro of the regional rail network plan. So yeah, that is the one train one. Okay. Let's move on to the sixth train extension in the Bronx too. Okay, so there's two places I wanted to extend it. One is City Island and one is Co-op City. And for the Co-op City one, I have two alignments. But first we're gonna talk about the City Island one. So it's kind of a detour, but you know, unless you build a bridge here or you have to go up and then go back down. So um yeah, because the bridge out of the island is here, unless you want to do something here, which will cost a lot of money and maybe not work. So maybe we can just have a bridge right next to the existing one or integrate it onto it or something. Yeah, okay. So that's the one train, six train extension. Another one is the to Co-op City, and there's two ways I think you can go. You can either just go along the Interstate 95 and somewhere here, or you can like turn onto this. I think it's Co-op City Boulevard and on the east side of it, and then run to here. And then potentially maybe we can extend it to here, Eastchester Dyer Avenue to meet the five train because if it just ends here, it's just this distance, and maybe we should just connect it, right? And yeah, um, yeah, because Co-op City does not have a subway right now. You have it here, but yeah, um, and Co-op City is getting the Penn Station access. But like I said, if it's gonna be like just the current kind of way of operating commuter rail, maybe we should still extend a subway there. Okay, yeah. Um, if they go with my regional rail network plan and make it like a really low price in the city limits and like semi subway frequency, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, like that, like consistent frequency, maybe we can just use the Metro North. But I think the subway extension will still be like if they don't do that, then maybe we can just extend the subway, right? But even with that, um, even if they do the regional rail network integration, the Penn Station access goes into here and then going to Penn Station, right? So, like if they want to go to Uptown, somewhere here, or in the Bronx, there's another choice to take the subway to these places, right? So I think this one is needed, and for City Island, I think we can do both, or yeah, we can do both. I don't know if there's going to be a capacity issue here, because Lexington Avenue has so many branches, and now I have six train, and then here it's going to branch into two branches. Um, I don't know how that's going to be. Yeah, unless we send like the Second Avenue subway or something into the Bronx and take over some of something. I don't know, but that's for another video. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. The six train extension to City Island or Co-op City. And this one we can also look at the satellite map. Um, yeah, and I think this one can also be elevated. For it to go onto the 95, I think the station may have to move a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it has to like curve onto the Interstate 95, and yeah, it's gonna maybe has to go like I draw a little bit off. It has to go like here, and then it will just go into the medium along the Interstate 95. Yeah, because like the station is like here, so it has to like curve a little bit, and from here it can either go this way or this way. Um, we have to do more review to see which way is better. Yeah. And next one, we already see it now. Okay, free train extension to Gateway Center Mall. And I think this one was in the 20 years need assessment proposed by the MTA. So let me see. Okay. We already see it now. Okay, free train extension. Okay, so this is going to be a really short one. I think this one is really just we can just build it really quickly because a section of it is actually in the Livonia yard, so it's gonna go through the yard, and here maybe it has to go underground a little bit, and it has to curve onto a road, right? Because like here is the yard tracks. Yeah, it has to like go underground to go through here and go maybe come back above ground and then end here at the Gateway Center Mall. Which the reason I draw it like this is because like this place is just a big parking lot. You see, so um, it's gonna have to take some of the space from the parking lot, which people will get us upset. But I think it's gonna be good because look, it's just a big parking lot, and I've talked about this before. Like malls, a big parking lot, and like the parking lot is bigger than the mall itself, right? So maybe the station will just be placed here, elevated, taking some of the parking lot and to build a station. And it's gonna go elevated, and maybe here has to go underground, or maybe if we can take this block, or it has to go underground through it, and then you're just gonna go through the yard to the current terminal at New Lots Avenue. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. Just 1 mile, and I don't know how long it would take the MTA to finish it, but 1.25 miles. So it's not really far, but I think it's really meaningful because like this whole area is a transit desert, and if we have a subway here, it will benefit a lot of people, right? Such as here, like this entire area, they have to go to here to take the subway, and now they have a new choice closer to them, and maybe there will be one station in between. In between, I don't know. Yeah, maybe, but yeah, maybe we'll put a station here, and then it will end at Gateway Center Mall. Yeah, so it's going to be a two station or one station, 1.25 mile extension. Yeah, and that is the free train extension. Next is a L train extension, and you may be asking, how can we extend the L? And this is something I've also been thinking about how to extend it because um, if you've been to Rockaway Parkway Station, you know like the station is kind of unable to be extended from. But that was a really hard part for me to figure out how to extend the line. So it's here, right? Like the station is here. There's no way to extend it unless you go underground or rebuild the station or something, right? So it's really hard to extend the line from like here. So what I decided to do is extend it from here, which is before the East 105th Street station now. Um, a replace station will be here for the East 105th Street station for people using this one, which is just one block east. And I think that will be okay for them. Hopefully, they will be satisfied. And there's a few ways that I can go, like such as Canarsie Pier or Gateway Center Mall. And for Canarsie Pier, it can go like this, it can go like this, or it can go like this, right? And if it goes here, you can have a replacement station for the Rockaway Parkway station, right? Like this part will be preserved for the yard, will be kept to access the yard, but the line for passengers has to be reconfigured. Okay, yeah, that's to Canarsie Pier, and the other one is to go to Gateway Center Mall and meet up with the free train, maybe make a cross-platform transfer or something. And yeah, because unless you rebuild this station, yeah, because you can just go directly here. If this station was like, yeah, we have to rebuild this station or do something with it. So like we can just go like here, so it does not have to go like this, right? Because this is like this, and this is like straight onto the existing line, right? So for now, we're just gonna go to do like this because I don't think the MTA will rebuild it. I think it was like rebuilt not long ago, so I don't think it will be rebuilt again. So that's the L train extension in Brooklyn to Canarsie Pier, Gateway Center Mall, and yeah. Um, okay. I hope the audio is still working. So the next one is an A train extension. Also, this one is in Queens, right? In Queens, yeah. So it's gonna go. There are two alignments that I figured out, but I'm more of a this one because like if it just goes, so it's going to start from the current terminal, which is Lefferts Boulevard, and it's going to go along here. It's going to go along Liberty Avenue, and it's going to either go this way to Jamaica train station. It's going to go along Sutton Boulevard, maybe end here, or it can go south to South Jamaica, right? Because this whole area is a transit desert. But if it goes this way, it will miss this Jamaica transit hub, which is a really important transit hub, and it will just miss it. Like, so if it just goes like go down here, it will miss an important transit hub. And so I kind of think like for South Jamaica, we can think of another line that can serve it instead of this extension. Yeah, so I think I'm more supportive of going north and ending in the Jamaica area. I think that will work better because if it goes this way, it will just miss this important transit hub. This is like trains, LIRR, Subway, all in this place, right? So okay, so this is an A train extension, and we have covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are in this last one, and yeah, I've already see the title. So it's a Franklin Avenue shuttle extension. I think this one was brought up a lot also. Yeah, I say like a lot, but like maybe not as popular as like Queensland or something. But this one is also one that has been proposed by a lot of people, I think. Maybe not as popular, but some people will propose it. And so to do this one, first of all, the entire shuttle line will have to be double tracked. So there's a section, I think, around here that's single track. We have to double track that. And the Franklin Avenue station here has to be moved underground. So they have to rebuild the entire thing to move it underground so we can just go to here. I know some people wanted to go on to the G train like here, but I actually have some other plans for this shuttle line, and I'm gonna put it like here because the reason I do that, I'm not gonna say in this video, but it will be coming. I actually want to extend the line further along here and on both ends, so it's not gonna be a shuttle line anymore. It's just gonna be part of a future new subway line. And yeah, I don't want to spoil it now. Yeah, I'm still working on that one. So basically, it's gonna be part of a new subway line. The shuttle line is gonna be part of a new subway line, and it's gonna extend on both ends. So maybe they can have a connecting track onto the G train, but the line will be here, and so it can potentially extend further north along Bedford Avenue. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the G train, the Franklin Avenue shuttle extension. And yeah, we have covered all 6 of the extensions I wanted to cover today. Let me see the comments. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to cover today. So I don't know what you think about it. So it's a 1 train to Yonkers, 6 train to City Island or Cobb City, 3 train to Gateway Center Mall, L train to Canarsie Pier or Gateway Center Mall, A train to like Jamaica or South Jamaica, and Franklin Avenue shuttle extension to Bedford and Nostrand Avenues, which potentially will go further north. Yeah, yeah, that's all I had to cover today. What do you think about these um plans? Like I said, I do not agree on them 100%. Like the one, especially like the first one, the one train one. I wanted to use the integrated regional rail network to serve it instead of the subway. Um, like this one, I'm more pro of this way instead of this way. And this one, I wanted to extend it more to make the shuttle to replace the shuttle with like the shuttle line will just be part of a new subway line that will go elsewhere. And I will talk about it in a future video. Yeah, and that is all I wanted to cover today. So leave your comments, leave your thoughts, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video.